Let's do some realistic expectations for the team heading into OTAs, starting with the defense. It was 8th in yards allowed last year, surprisingly. 29th in points allowed. They gutted the defense, brought in new defensive coordinators, Robert Saleh. Hella rookie starting. What do you think the realistic expectation is for this defense in 2025?
I just think this defense is going to drastically improve just because of scheme and coaching alone. Yeah. And I also think it's realistic that 5 rookies start because I think they're the best players for those positions. And I just think that quality coaching can do a lot for you. It can help develop younger players. It can help players get back on track like a Jair Brown. It can put players in a position to succeed. And I just think we're going to find out that Nick Sorensen was horrendous and horrible as a DC, whereas Robert Saleh is one of the best in the NFL. And they end up being better against the run because all of the rookies have a track record of stopping the run. They're going to be better on 3rd down, 4th down, and in the red zone. And just for those reasons, I think it's realistic to say that the Niners defense is going to improve. And a lot of that is just because of the Saleh influence.
Was well reasoned.
I agree. I think that if they were able to be, what was the stat about 8, Grant? They were 8th in yards.
Oh yeah, they gave up the 8th fewest yards, but they also gave up the 4th most points. It's kind of weird.
I think that also, I mean, to be fair, how much does the offense score and how much can the defense rest? Because a lot of times last year, the defense would hold the other team to like under 16 points all the way up until the 4th quarter and then kind of crumble, which maybe was partially on coaching, as Shay said, but also could be because half the time I felt like people couldn't catch their breath out there. They were just constantly on the field trying to stop the other team. Part of that will be improved with younger guys who have more stamina, and part of that should be improved by coaching. And then also, it's going to be on the offense to actually give the defense a break. If they were able to give up the 8th least yards, is that how you said it, in the NFL last year?
Yeah.
Then I think that they should be at least in the 5th of that. And I think they should drastically improve. I know that a lot of the young guys, it's going to take time. If you look at the Rams, they were a bottom 26 defense going for the first half of last year, going into their bye week. But then after, they made a huge impact. They made a huge acceleration as their guys kind of grew into shape through playing the season, and they actually were playing their best football in the postseason. And so I think that would be something we can, look at the Rams as a blueprint for that. And that's kind of the trajectory that I think this 49ers defense is going to go into. Might take a couple weeks for the young guys to get into shape and to really understand their positions on this team, but I don't think it's going to take a full year. I think we're going to start to see drastic improvement by week 5. And then
I actually agree. I think Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, and download the app now. By the end of the season, they might have the best defense in the division. Let's say, to me, I was tempted to put Michael Williams in my top 10, but I figured that'd be ridiculous. But I really think he's going to have a really good rookie year. And I wouldn't be surprised if by next year, he's 5th on our top 5 list or 4th after Bosa, depending on where Trent Williams is at. I mean, this guy could have a huge impact on this defense, considering all the one-on-ones he's going to get and what he can do for the Niners run defense. They already have 2 really good corners. They already have Bosa and Warner. Mustafa's going to be good when he comes back. I think he was good last year. So that's 5 players. And if a few of these other rookies do well with Robert Saleh's coaching, I think this defense should be really good by the end of the year. I agree. Very high expectations. I don't know what it's going to look like in September and October, but by the end of the year, it should be tough.